Today was the first day of school for this girl. In reality, she is the descendant of a werewolf, and she carefully tries to blend into human society. But her werewolf instincts make her unpopular with her classmates. While other girls admire the Hannes in the bushes, Yuki is busy catching snakes. While others are collecting shiny stones, Yuki is collecting animal bones. Her classmates are often scared away by her, and Yuki gradually becomes a lonely person. Her mother, Hana, to help Yuki better adapt to human life, stayed up all night making her a new outfit. Thanks to this outfit, Yuki could once again happily play with the other students. She really liked the feeling of being part of a group, and she enjoyed blending in with humans. Slowly, Yuki transformed from a werewolf girl into a mature human girl. But in 4th grade, a boy named Sohei transferred to Yuki's class. The first thing Sohei said to her terrified her. He smelled something unusual about Yuki. He even thought she had a dog at home. Yuki didn't understand why he would say that, and Sohei believed she smelled like an animal. Yuki, afraid, couldn't speak and immediately went to wash her hands after class. She confidently smelled herself and, with Sohei around, deliberately avoided him. However, this only made him more curious. Sohei began following Yuki around, and she feared he would discover her true nature as a werewolf, so she tried to escape as quickly as possible. Yuki chanted spells to prevent herself from transforming into a werewolf, but Sohei kept following her until there was nowhere for her to run. They started arguing, and Yuki lost control and transformed into a werewolf. The parents of both Yuki and Sohei were called to school. Yuki sat on the couch, unable to speak in fear. Only under Hana's guidance did Yuki apologize, but Sohei's parents demanded an explanation. At this point, Sohei suddenly spoke up. He claimed that a wolf had attacked him. Sohei's mother thought he was protecting Yuki, but Hana became very nervous. Fortunately, Sohei didn't say anything else. Hana took Yuki back to the car. At that moment, Yuki regretted her actions. She knew that her impulsive behavior might lead to her family having nowhere to go. She thought she might not be able to continue going to school. However, when they got home, Sohei left a test paper behind and left. After that, Sohei often brought Yuki various things, but Yuki was still too afraid to go to school. Hana noticed Yuki's anxiety and decided to call Sohei over. When Yuki went out to play, Hana asked Sohei if he liked wolves. He didn't mind, and Hana shared everything with Sohei. Yuki, encouraged, found the courage to return to school. What shocked her was that Sohei had been waiting for her all along. To ease Yuki's worries, Sohei let her touch his wounds, saying he thought it was cool. During the years that Yuki and Aim attended school, Hana made great progress in her work. At first, she just wanted to study the forest and pass on her knowledge to Aim. But now, Aim, who ventured into the mountains alone every day, spoke to her less and less. Hana decided to go out with Aim. The trees were dense here, and under a giant tree, Aim's teacher sat there, looking like a divine being descending from the heavens. Hana was frightened when she saw this and quickly took out fruit and bread to offer to the fox like an offering. The fox was unceremonious and grabbed the peach, jumping up to the tree. Aim followed it. They ran quickly through the forest, which tested the predator's stamina. They skillfully climbed and jumped on the steep cliffs. It was crucial to demonstrate both strength and technique. The law of survival of the fittest is nature's choice. Aim felt no social pressure here, nor did he have to worry about fame or status. This was the world Aim loved, the life he wanted. Aim began to understand the forest. Through experience, he gained confidence, and his personality became more cheerful. He even wanted to encourage Yuki to learn from the fox teacher in the forest. But Yuki had already become accustomed to human life. She enjoyed being with her friends and believed in earning respect through hard work, enjoying the whole process of realizing her dreams. Yuki, in turn, encouraged Aim to return to school, but Aim felt like a wolf. Yuki believed they were humans, and she had made up her mind that she would never transform into a